Hey everybody, Jeff Copsetta here. One of the things that we like to do here at What's the Scuttlebutt is talk about places that we've gone and things that we've gotten to do and people that we've met along the way. And I'd really like to share with you guys the time that I met German Luftwaffe fighter ace Oscar Bosch. Now it was the summer of 1998, 15-year-old kid at an air show. And there's an old man that needs help putting a glider together. So I volunteered to help him. So we pull his glider out and we're putting the wings together. And as he goes to take off, there was a younger guy traveling with him that said, "Do you know who that is?" Oh, he's an old man with a glider. And he said, "Well, when he lands, you may want to stick around. You're going to want to talk to him." Okay. So he does his air act, beautiful glider presentation called Wings of Man. And after he lands, we disassemble the glider. And as we're putting it away at his trailer, he looks at me and he says, "Son, what's your favorite World War II airplane?" I said, "Geez, I think I'd have to say the B-17. And he says, those are easy to knock down." That's when I knew I was talking to somebody special. So Oscar Bosch begins to tell me that he served in Sturmstaffel 1, and of the original squadron mates, 4 survived the war. And every replacement was killed within about a 6-month period. So I was all ears. And Oscar's telling me about him flying ME-109s and FW-190s against my beloved B-17. And he said that the way that he thought was the most effective was he would come in real tight behind these B-17s. He would take out the tail gunner, and he said that I would just rake all 4 engines and watch it fall out of the sky, and I'd go to the next one. As a 15-year-old kid hearing this, I've met a lot of World War II vets, but I'd never met one from the other side. And I was just intrigued. I was enthralled with his story. And the younger guy that traveled with him had just so happened that he had recently put together an anniversary and get together for those 4 remaining pilots. They were the only 4 from that squadron that survived the war. And in the summer of 1998, they were still alive. And he had nice glossy photograph paper made with their 4 pictures on it. And all 4 of those fighter pilots individually signed this. The young guy hands this to me and he said, "There are only 60 of these in the world." Then he hands me a small picture of Oscar Bosch. Oscar Bosch signs that for me. Then he hands me a picture of Oscar present day in his glider, and he signs that for me too. And that was a very special day for me, because since then I've seen countless interviews of Oscar Bosch. I've seen him on the History Channel. But to talk to this old man in a glider at this air show was really something special. And now, more than 25 years later, I still think of Oscar Bosch when I see a B-17, like the one here that's in Dallas at the Commemorative Air Force Headquarters. I was asked earlier today, what does it mean to you when you see these aircraft? And I think of Oscar Bosch. I not only think of our brave young airmen that were in this position, this tail gun position, and what they went through, surviving those freezing temperatures, high altitudes, all the flak that they had to fly through on the bomb run. And then there was men like Oscar Bosch zooming past them in 109s and FW-190s, just trying to do his job. So it gave me a new perspective on World War II. And now, very few of them are left from either side. And that's why it's so important that we keep their legacy alive, which is exactly what we love doing here at What's the Scuttlebutt. Thanks for watching.